Guys, I want to tell you how we can raise the quality of life as a collective. And so what we have to understand is that the quality of life is a reflection of us. And so when we refuse to evolve and to upgrade the quality of life of which we express, when we refuse to upgrade ourselves, well, the quality of life will decline because it's a reflection of us. And so what I want you guys to understand is that change begins with you. We live on a planet where so many people will look left and look right and they'll demand change and they'll demand for people to conform or whatever. But deep down, the only person that can change you is you. And hopefully through the inspiration of which you become, through the development of which you pursue by becoming the best version of you, others may take notice and may follow in those footsteps. But I want you to understand that everyone complains about the quality of life until it comes down to look in the fucking mirror and realize that your quality of life is a reflection of you. And so change begins in the mirror, and change begins when instead of pointing to the world, you point at yourself. Until then, there will always be power hierarchies. There will always be people being lesser than the best. There will always be a subversion of quality within the masses. And so what you have to understand is that you as the individual, you embodying consciousness and actually existing in a tangible reality, if you don't comprehend the velocity of your life and understand that it's up to you to become the higher quality, you're fucked. And so I really want you guys to do one thing for me, not just for me, but for yourself, is to look in the mirror and point at that motherfucker and say, fuck. If I don't do some shit to become more high quality, I'm gonna be a low quality bitch. Every fucking day, the only purpose you have while existing is becoming something more, evolving instead of degrading, degenerating, and proliferating yourself somewhere else than the best. The highest quality of you is the best version of you, and the highest of qualities are fostered through the habits and the conduct of the individual, which will then manifest and reflect into reality, because you have to understand that your life is a reflection of you. The problems you have are a reflection of internal qualities that are low, and the problems you refuse to solve are a reflection of your stagnation as an individual who procrastinates through life instead of to confront it head on and to bombard life like a relentless mercenary who bends the world to its will instead of being bent by it. And so there's always going to be people who will mask their frivolousness and powerlessness behind a false mask. Be the individual to understand that you are powerless, but you can become powerful by embodying the most powerful version of you, which is the most auspicious version of you, the best version of you, the most highest fucking quality version of you. And everyone loves the message, and some hate the message. But in all fucking reality, nothing matters until the results crystallize of which you express through the actual pursuit of it. So nothing fucking matters until you are actually in congruence and in alignment with the most powerful version of you, the most skillful, most tactitious version of you. And most of you guys will always sit here and be suspicious and susceptible to manipulation from the outer environment because you are not embodying your power. You cannot embody your power when you are constantly projecting it externally. And so when you say that you have a problem but can't solve it because something else is holding you down, that's a reflection of you deviating to an alternative, to lack the responsibility of bearing your power, to actually bear the burden of which the fuck you need to carry to solve the fucking problem. And so most of you guys will never go and unlock what the fuck you are deserving of life. You have to understand that everything you see, everything you want is already yours. You were born in this planet and everything here is yours. And until you claim it, it'll never be. Until you actually forcefully bend reality over to your fucking will and say, fuck, if I don't do some fucking shit to dominate this life, if I don't do some fucking shit to dominate myself, well, I'm fucked. And I'm going to live a shitty ass reality compared to what I could have been. I'm going to live something other than the best for myself, which is a reflection of the iniquity and inadequacy reverberating out of my soul, diverging into the universe for me to have to be aware of, and an existential reality manifesting all over me. Your reality is manifesting you, believe it or not, as a reflection. And so when you feel hopeless, when you feel apathetic, when you feel down, it is all a reflection of the iniquity and inadequacy and the lack of empowerment for yourself. I can only tell you what I use for myself. I can't go into your mind. I can't tell you what the fuck to do. I can just give you and hopefully allow you to bear the flame of which I produce and hopefully light a match so your bonfire can catch fire. But I can't do anything for you. I can only tell you exactly what the fuck I do, and maybe you'll take some inspiration in that and you'll follow in a higher light, in a better footstep going up towards heaven, right? And so we have to understand that it's all fun and games until we have to realize that we have to actually accomplish heaven. And so heaven is what the fuck you need to be fulfilled in life. And so most of you guys are very incomplete individuals, and that's why you're always seeking something. You live in a deprivative state of consciousness. You are constantly deprived, and it's because you are incomplete as an individual. And so when you wake up and pursue heaven on earth, aka the best version of you and the best reality reflected, well, now you're no longer deprived because you are drinking from the fountain of life itself. And so until you can wake up and begin the pursuit of actually reflecting such an eminent thing into your life, well, you have to confront yourself, and you have to berate yourself, and you have to investigate yourself, and you have to come to the conclusion that if you don't do shit to change, you're fucked. And so I want you guys to just look in the mirror. I want you guys to take my advice. I want you guys to confront and admit your flaws. And I want you guys to do some shit to change. And then I want you to see the progress of who you become through time as you consistently hold yourself to the highest degree of accountability to move through life with some power, to empower yourself beyond the current limitations behind the mask of which you wear, to empower yourself behind the false emotions that you feel. I mean, you guys, you have to understand that you guys are committed to being victims. Until you truly confront yourself, you will have to be an astounding disappointment of what you could have been. And that's the truth. Most of you guys will sugarcoat your way through life, put on a fake smile, pretend everything's okay, but you're desperate as fuck, and you're always seeking to something to fulfill you instantly. And until you can realize that the reason you are so desperate and you need fulfillment is because you are the complete opposite, meaning you are desperate, you are empty, and the reason you are empty is because you aren't embodying the completeness and the wholeness of what you need to get to the level of reality, which is a reflection of your best self. Stop being such a hopeless bitch. Look at the fucking mirror and start empowering yourself. It's that fucking simple, guys. Fuck the talking, get the working, get the moving, build the momentum, compound through time, and let's see where you are in a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. This shit's for life. Don't die a bitch. Peace.